Alright, this is T2, surface area of prisms and cylinders. Like on T1, we did rectangular prisms, but on this one we're going to have several different other kind of prisms, and I'll go over that better whenever we get there, and cylinders. Okay, so here we go. What is the surface area? So this is still a rectangular prism. Rectangular prism is 2BH plus 2 times width times height. Forget it. Let me erase. Stick with what I gave you. 2 length times width plus 2 length times height plus 2 height times width. That's an H. Okay, so 6 times 6 times 2 plus 2, that was those two 6s. 6 times 6 times 2, which would be those two 6s, and 6 times 6, which would be those two 6s. 3672. 216 meters squared. Okay. 2 5 times 10 plus 2 10 times 6 plus 2 5 times 6 50 100 60 120 30 60 280 inches squared. Okay, so this is a cylinder, a pop can, can of shaving cream. I can't think of anything. Hairspray, stuff like that, except with like the tops and stuff. So this is a cylinder. It's basically a circular prism because the two bases, the circles, are parallel to each other. So we're going to find the area of the base. And since there's two of them, we're going to multiply by 2. Does anybody remember how to find the area of a circle? Since the base is a circle, it'd be pi r squared. And since we have 2 of them, we're going to multiply by 2, and that would give us the total surface area of the top and the bottom. And then we have 2 pi r h. And what that is, it's the surface area of this side, and 2 pi r is circumference of the circle, and then which would be the length of it, and then times height would be finding the area of the sides. So that's what we're going to do. So we have, and it says use 3.14, so I have to put that in. The radius is 1. The height is 4. So that's going to be 6.28 plus 25.12, which would be 0, 4, 31. I'm going to make sure. 31.4 or 31.4. Now, this is what's called a triangular prism because the two sides that are parallel to each other is the triangles. So, to find the surface area, kind of have to take it a little slow. How do you find the area of a triangle? Base times height divided by 2. But we have 2 of them, because those are the parallel sides. Then we have this side and this side. And those are rectangles. So how do we find area of rectangle? Base times height. But in this case, we have two of them again. Then we have the base. I don't need it. Maybe that. Then we have the base, which is this rectangle right here. And that's base times height of it. So a triangular prism has two triangles and three rectangles. So this is how we're going to be able to find it. Now the base of the triangle is 16. The height is 15. And then we have two of those. The base of the two rectangles that we have is 20. And the height is 17. And then the bottom is 16 by 20. $240. That'd be $680. $320, which would be 1,000, 1240 centimeters squared. Remember what the formula is for a cylinder? 2 pi r squared, because of the two bases, plus 2 pi r h. It's really almost the same thing. 2 pi r's are in both of them. 2 pi r squared, and then 2 pi r h. 2, 3.14, and your radius is 6. 2, 3.14, your radius is 6, and your height is 8. Plug that in the calculator. 26.08. 301.44. 527.52. Meters squared, since we're finding area. Two pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. 3.14. Now your radius is not 24. Your diameter is 24. So what's your radius? 12. Two times 3.14 times 144 is 90432. 2 times 3.14 times 12 times 11, 828.96. Plus 904.32, 1733.28 yards squared, or square yards. Okay, it's telling us what we have. We have a rectangular prism. So this is like we did in T1. So 2 times 3 times 8.4 plus 2 times 8.4 times 6.3 plus 2, 6.3 times 3. 194.04 yards squared.